Hi, I'm Brandon Broussard.
And I'm Lorielle Broussard, and we support
ending
violence against women, the HBCU Project.
No, I think that going to Spelman really, it just taught me how to be more, I guess, confident in myself as a Black woman, and just in any environment really. It just prepared me for that. Because, I mean, you know, growing up, we went to all white high schools, and
all white schools really in Texas. So really going to Spelman, it opened my eyes to, I mean, you see every different shade, you know, of Black woman or man at Morehouse, and the way that all these women and men are the top of their classes and at the best at their schools that they went to. So, you know, it made me really competitive, but also just, I think, really able to work harder.
I think for me, like everybody knows at Howard that it's hard. Like getting validation, stickers is hard. And like when you go out into the real world, it's hard too. You know, like coming out here to Hollywood to be a writer, to create a company, like you're always gonna have obstacles in front of you. And Howard is one of those places where it definitely teaches you how to overcome obstacles, how to use your resources, how to use your network to try to overcome those things. So, I mean, that's one of the best lessons that you can learn in life, because everybody, no matter what you do, no matter what color you are, is going to have a lot of obstacles in achieving their goals.
For me, I think the most memorable thing is just my friendships that I developed. Because, I mean, they're lifelong friends, and I have a network that's insane, you know, because of Spelman and Morehouse. And I mean, Brandon can attest to that. Through, you know, the older I get, the more I use them, and we use each other, and they're just still my friends. And like my best friends, I really, you know, developed those friendships at Spelman my freshman year. So
I always remember this quote when I went to Howard. Like that was when you go into Drew Hall, like at the very front, and it said, "Don't let your schooling interfere with your education." And I always thought, like, when I was there, I didn't understand it at first. I was like, oh, what are they talking about? But then, like, sometimes as an adult, I think back and think, like, oh, what if I'd gone to a different college? What if I'd gone to an Ivy League college? And I always come to the conclusion that, like, no, I would never have changed anything. Like, my best friend in the world is like my brother, like I met when I was at Howard. So it's kind of the same thing that Lorielle's saying is, like, my best experiences, my best life experiences, my absolute best and closest friends, like, I've gained from going to Howard.
I mean, my first real relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend, was in college, because in high school I was just so focused on academics and sports, which thanks to my brother, because he's like focused on that, and my parents. But you know, that I was 19 or 20, and it was for 2.5 years, and I think it was really important just because, I mean, I fell in love and all that stuff, but I really got to see for the first time how people's backgrounds shape how they think about relationships. You know, our parents have been together for 43 years, and everyone, most like in our family, aunts, uncles, you know, have been together with their spouses and everything. So being in that relationship, like, I thought completely differently when I got in an argument with my boyfriend at the time. It was like, oh, it's just an argument, you know, we keep moving and we figure it out. And he was like, it's over, you know. I'm like, what? Because he came from a different background of divorced parents, you know. So I think those were like huge lessons for me in relationships. So.
And I was the opposite. I did not have any relationships. I was kicking it. No, I mean, I guess part of the reason that I didn't date anybody seriously in college was because, again, of our parents' relationship. They had been married for 43 years, and I thought, why am I going to have somebody that I call a boyfriend? Why am I going to have somebody that I call a girlfriend and, like, be serious with them when I don't really think that I'm going to marry them? Like, I don't understand the point of being committed to somebody if I'm not going to be with them for the rest of my life. So why not just have fun? And that's what I did. Lots of fun. Again, I mean, you want to go first? What is my personal motto on dating? I don't think that you should be with somebody unless you want to be with them seriously, like for the rest of your life. Like, to our nieces and nephews, to our cousins, to my friends that are younger, you know, anybody that I've mentored, I'm like, focus on your life, focus on doing what you love, and then the person that you're supposed to be with will come into your life. I don't see the point of being in a serious relationship at a young age if you don't really think that you're in love with that person, and if you don't think that you're going to be with them for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I would say that I've always thought kind of the same way, just seeing our parents, and that's why I didn't have really any relationships in high school and not till I was in college, but I always looked at the people that I dated seriously as if, like, could I marry them? And if I thought in my head that I could possibly see myself down the line, then I'd continue dating them, you know, to see where it led me to. So, but otherwise, I never really saw that happening, I was just kind of like, no, I don't want to date, you know, because I don't know, it just gets confusing and it's a waste of time, I feel like.